Hey, Miss Site Coordinator. Um, I wanted to talk to you about my students' pre-test scores and and pretty much get your feedback on what I'm going to be doing for my instructional decisions on how I'm going to set up um, my lesson for the post-test and get them ready for that post-test so I could do much so my whole class can do better. As I could see here from my data, I saw that only 11 out of my 20 passed, which is 55%. So 50% of about 50% of my class didn't pass my pretest. Um, I do find that alarming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this lesson into 2 days. Uh, the reason I want to do that is because the first day I want to do one whole day of me going up there teaching. I'm going to give them a handout with all the notes, stuff that they can write, side notes they can highlight, so they can understand it better as a group. Just me giving an instructional way of teaching to them. Hopefully they grasp some of that information. But then the second day, what I am going to do is I'm going to separate them into groups. I'm going to separate into groups, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to separate them based on their grading of their uh, the pre-test scores. So those who did not pass, I am going to separate them into with some of the students that did pass, that did exceed the pre-test expectations. Obviously, I'm not going to let them choose their groups. I'm going to do that for that reason, hoping that they grasp different type of material or information from from other students. Maybe there's something the way they can teach them. On the second day as well, I'm also going to give them a handout. A handout's going to have the type of fill in the blanks, work as a group type thing. I'm going to be walking around, making sure if they have any questions, any misunderstanding, write down any of the observations. Going to be reading some of their papers, making sure that they're writing the correct information. And at the end of that day for the second, kind of gonna regroup, regather them, and have them just give them the answers, basically what they got from those papers as a group, and I'll be able to do a self-assessment on that on the groups based on their answers in the handout and when we group them together at the end.